Hello everyone, and welcome to a blast from the past car show, swap meet, and 50th year reunion of the Tri-Cities Dragway in Endicott, New York. The event officially began on Friday, June 10th in the parking lot of the Boys and Girls Club Family Center in Endicott. Assembled in the parking lot was a group of car enthusiasts and their classic vehicles. Well, let's take a look at some of the great vehicles coming out to the show. Please keep in mind that you are watching a promotional clip from our full-length video production entitled Tri-Cities Dragway 50th Reunion. This event was held in Endicott, New York on June 10th and 11th, 2011. The full-length video runs 1 hour and 38 minutes and includes activities on both Friday and Saturday. Our reunion participants are always happy to play with their cars, and a cruising parade is icing on the cake. This parade traveled from the staging area at the Boys and Girls Club over to the Binghamton Plaza, where the group reassembled for another show and shine. The Showplace Theater at the Binghamton Plaza was a site of a music concert featuring the Ripcords and their car-themed music. But now, let's take a look at some of the cars in the Plaza parking lot.
A little bit here and there. He must have gotten tired during the process.
Now talk about a rare car with an interesting story. How about this 37 Ford Eiffel Roadster that was originally built in Germany? The evening at the Binghamton Plaza concluded with a concert featuring the Ripcords and their signature song, Hey Little Cobra. Well, after hearing the great sounds of the Ripcords, it was time to get some sleep, and then an early up and at 'em so I could head out to the Tri-Cities reunion on Saturday, June 11th. On my way into the show, I saw the area of the airport that served as the drag strip back in the day, and boy did that bring back memories. Yes, visions of the past ran through my head. In the full-length video, we have included some original drag racing footage that shows racing at Tri-Cities back in the 1960s. And check out Frank Heeman and his wild Anglia. Hometown hero Jerry Hotchkiss is in the '63 Z11 Chevrolet that was formerly raced by Malcolm Durham. And this is Wally Bell in the former Hubert Platt, Georgia Shaker 63 Z11 Chevrolet. Check out the train behind Mike Samiani's 4-speed Chevrolet Corvette. But on this day in 2011, racing enthusiasts and their vehicles returned to the Tri-Cities Airport for a 50th anniversary reunion. Special thanks goes out to our event coordinators Bob and Sally Conley and our corporate partners. And what better way to begin our car show coverage than by taking a look at this old school Chevy Gasser. How about its solid axle front end, cutout wheel wells, no bumpers? Yep, Jim Akers of Newark Valley, New York has certainly captured the look with his '62 Chevy too. This is actually car number 11 of the 52 cars that were modified by the Hearst Corporation for American Motors. The car still has the original AMC 390 V8 engine and Borg-Warner T10 4-speed transmission. Now, the car was initially run by the legendary Pete Schadinger with Buick straight 8 power, and later by New York racer Roger Hughes. And right next to the 6-shooter was a replica Dino Don Nicholson 64 AFX Comet station wagon. Now, doesn't that look cool with the race car lettering? Seeing all the people and all the special cars that came out to support the reunion, and I really like this 56 Ford Victoria. John Smith of Endicott, New York is the owner of this immaculate 38 Chevy. Man, what a great bunch of cars they had at this show. You can find them from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even some modern muscle cars like this great-looking Chevy Corvette. 3 2s, a Hemi engine, and this classic 5-window coupe all belong to Donnie and Sarah Kinch of Endicott, New York. It's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's a 1936 Hudson Terraplane. What a cool car. Doug Crockett was a regular racer at Tri-Cities, but we also talked to him about another area drag strip called Duffick's. And we also included some footage from our video vault that shows him in action at Duffick back in the 60s. The full-length video contains numerous interviews with show attendees, and their stories were very interesting. A 427 Corvette is a prized possession for any car collector, but this one means much more to Bob Wilcox of Endicott. Now, you know, every car has a story, and some stories are even better than others.
What we're seeing a heck of a lot of fun.
This is a 1935 Chevrolet 5-window coupe that's owned by Tom Warren out of New Milford, Pennsylvania. Now, Tom Warren told me the story of how he acquired this 35 Chevy 5-window coupe in a trade for another car that he owned. Now, that other car turned out to be the J. Howell built, Jack Schaefer owned Honesdale Honker Chevy 2. Yeah, I've often wondered whatever happened to the Honesdale Honker, and this story sheds some light on that mystery. The event also included a Hall of Fame induction ceremony that honored 4 inductees, beginning with Frank Heeman, Wally Bell.
We're going to thank Wally. Wally was here every year racing.
Doug Crockett.
Frank Heeman told him.
And Bob Chipper.
Right here. Here's a fellow representing Bob Chipper.
Unfortunately, Bob was too sick to attend the ceremony, so a friend of his accepted the award on his behalf.
I think Bob's the only guy down there.
Sadly, Bob Chipper passed away on July the 10th, 2011, but he did receive his induction plaque prior to his passing. Now, Bob was a great guy and a very serious racer, and I had a chance to talk to him about his career back in 2009.
Started in 1957 with a 57 Fury.
Our interview with Bob focused on the cars he raced through the years and the success he achieved on both the local and national levels. Once again, we use vintage Bee On video film footage to supplement the story. And best running gassers I've ever seen.
To that, had a Hemi.
It did have the Hemi.
Yeah, D-stroked to 390. No miles on, had 6 miles on it.
Is that right?
We brought it to my shop and we cut it and made it into a gasser.
Is that right?
Oh, boy.
So was there steel on that car?
It was all steel.
All steel?
Except that we had a glass front end made.
I see.
Oh, the Grand National. I won that in '72.
Did you
Top
really?
eliminator, yeah.
Wow. That's big.
That was
That's big. No
that
doubt
was-
about it.
That was the only Wally really I've had.
We close out the video by showing Bob Chipper making a pass at Tri-Cities Airport Dragway back in the 1960s. Well, I hope I have shown you enough that you will consider purchasing the full-length video from us. Thanks again for watching this promotional clip, and be sure to visit our webpage for more Bee On video information.